Hi guys, Shadow6 here. Welcome to another how to install video. Alright guys, it's been a while, so I am still about. Alright, now this video is going to be an updated video on how to install Stalker Lost Alpha, in particular the developer's cut. Alright guys, so without further ado, we're going to get into that. Now, first thing you need to do is go to the ModDB page for Lost Alpha. There we go, right there. The link is up there, but also I'll put in the description down below. Okay, I had a quick look at this before and I got a bit confused myself until I had to figure it out, but I'll get to that. Anyway, you scroll down to Files. Now you want to go to More Files. Now there is a lot. Now, at first, this is where I think a few people might come undone. Like myself, I admit to doing it myself, is I thought you just had the Stalker Lost Alpha 1.4 Developers Cut. Now you just downloaded that and the small patch up here and off you go. But no, it's not that simple. So what you need is scroll further down. You're going to need Stalker Lost Alpha 1.3 parts 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you need all those parts 1, 2, 3, 4 of version 1.300. Now on top of that, you want this one here, Stalker Lost Alpha version 1.3003 patch. Those ones you want as well. Now, on top of that, here we go again. This is when you can now get Lost Alpha 1.4 Developers Cut. And then finally, wow guys, there's a lot of bloody files here. You're going to want the Lost Alpha Developers Cut version 1.4002 small patch. Now, I don't need to download them now, I have already done so, just to make it a bit easier. Now, I've created a file, Shadow of Chernobyl, Stalker Mod, Shadow of Chernobyl Lost Alpha, and then inside that, I've created the files main and patches, just to simplify things a bit. You guys can do that, or if you have your own way of doing filing, then go for it. So main, now you'll see I've got 1.3, which is the first video, the first download I said to do. So within that, you've got part 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now this file up here, Stalker Lost Alpha 1.3, is the extracted file. Now I've already done all this just to hopefully shorten this video a bit. But what you need to do is you right click on part 1 only and 7-zip. And hold on, I'll start off. I highly recommend you get 7-zip. It makes this process a whole lot easier. You might have other zip programs, that's fine. If they work, they work. But I highly do recommend 7-zip. Extract here. And this will take a while. It is very big. So just let it do what it has to. Come back, go make a bloody coffee or whatever else you want to drink. And you'll end up with this file here, Stalker Lost Alpha 1.3. Now, this is where you have to begin. But first things first, before we get into the actual installation, I'll just back off a bit. You'll also want to create a 1.4 Director's Cut file. And inside there, you'll get the Director's Cut file that you have downloaded earlier. And you'll want to extract that file as well into this file here. And that's where you've got the README, DC 1.4 application, and these two files, 1A and 1B, which I'm assuming the installation takes from them. All you'll have to do, and we'll get to that later, is run that application, but not yet. Now we back off even further. Now go to your patches. Now you've got 1.3003, which I told you to download earlier. That is in there. You'll get the zip file. Once again, extract that into that file. Once you'll see why this is looking a bit tidy. And once again, and finally, 1.4002, which is an updated patch for Developers Cut. Once again, extract the file, voila, there it is. What's good about this, guys, is that they're all applications. So once you do the initial installation, all these other applications should hopefully just install to the main thing. Now that's what we're going to do now. Okay, gone a bit too far. Go to your main, you go to 1.3, you go into your file that you've extracted, and you're just going to want to run setup down the bottom here. Okay, now let's open up another file. Now this file here is where I want to install it to. In my case, it's program files on my G drive, Stalker Lost Alpha. I've already created a file. You just have to tell the installation that. So at the moment it says C programs. I don't want it to go there, so I'll close that. G program files, Stalker Lost Alpha. There we go. Next. Yes, it exists because I've created that file. Yes. Install. Now guys, this may take a while, I'm not too sure. We'll see how this goes. It looked like it was pretty much done, but it's not. Anyway, we'll let it go. I'll see you guys once this installation is done. Do take into mind, it is a large mod, so it could take a while to install. Just let it go. But I'll see you guys once that's done. Alright guys, that took a while, about 5 or so minutes for me. We are now up to the point of installing Visual C++ 2013. Some of you guys, from what I've understood, they don't install the extra files, but then the mod makers are saying you need these extra files for the game to run at its best performance or something like that. So I still recommend running these extra files that they give you for the mod. They've obviously put them there for a reason. But as you see, it's a pretty large file there. It's probably 10 gig. Anyway, we'll do this. Just let it do what it has to. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. There you go, that's that one. Yep, another one with DirectX. Temp folder, that'll do. Chuck it in there. Any file will do by the looks of it with that other one. Okay, so we've got Xvid as well. Once again, just let it do what it has to. Okay, that is done, guys. That should be 1.3 done. Now, I forgot to mention at the start of that is that don't forget that Lost Alpha is a standalone mod / game, so it doesn't need to be installed with Shadow of Chernobyl. But anyway, this is finished. So what we're going to do now, guys, before we go run off and do the patches, etc., we're going to make sure that this has worked. So we're going to go into the game, so I'll see you guys in game. Alrighty guys, we are in the game here. We're not going to do a bit of gameplay obviously, but as you see down the bottom left hand corner, Lost Alpha version 1.3. So that has worked, the mod itself is here, so once again we're just going to quickly get out of this now and we'll move on to the next part of patching this to 1.3003 I think it is. So I'll see you guys in that part now. Alright guys, we have done the game part, now we're on to the patch of that game. So now it's just a matter of patches. Now we want 1.3003 and it should just be a matter of running the EXE here. The EXE itself is pretty bloody big too, 650 meg. May take a while to open. There's going to be a lot of backwards and forwards as well between installing something, going into the game to make sure it works, coming back out again, installing the next part, going back into the game. So I hope you guys don't mind, but it is all about helping you guys that are having problems out. So yeah, I'm going to pretty much show it all here. Obviously I'm going to edit out the parts where we have to wait an extended amount of time. But anyway, so let's do this part. G program files, store Lost Alpha. It remembers. That's cool. Let it do what it has to. I'm not sure how long this will take. Alrighty guys, that part is done. Just, we got this again. I'm just assuming it's going to do an update, so we'll just go repair. Let it do what it has to. Shouldn't be any issues with that anyway. Now, we're going to restart. No, I don't think so. Obviously they're patching all these things for a reason, I don't know. Just let it do what it has to. Obviously the mod makers need this stuff for a reason. And DirectX again. Alright guys, DirectX has done its thing. That should be the lot. No, I'll restart later. Okay guys, so now that part is done. Version 1.3003. Now, of course, restart your computer because it's going to want you to do that. So I'll stop the recording, obviously, and I'll restart my computer, and then it'll be ready to go with checking out the game. You'll next see me in the game to make sure that 1.3003 has worked. And then we'll be going on to finally 1.4 Direct Developers Cut. So I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty guys, we have now got Lost Alpha version 1.3003. So that has worked fine. So once again, we'll get out of this and we'll finally move on to the Developers Cut 1.4 and then once again 1.4002 patch after that. I do apologise guys that we're going in and out of the game a lot, but we just got to make sure that this works for you guys. I can't go saying go do this and then not trial the game and prove to you guys that it's actually working. So once again, we'll get out of it and we'll go into installing the Developers Cut. So see you guys soon. Okay guys, we are now on to 1.4 Developers Cut. Once again, it's just a matter of installing. So we'll just run that now. Hopefully it remembers where my game is. Okay, it says here C program file store Lost Alpha. That's wrong, so I have to point it in the right direction. Install. Let it do what it has to. Alright guys, as you see on the right hand side there has been a heap of files being added, another what, 2 or so gig. So that is now done. As usual, we'll go into the game to make sure that this has worked. So I'll see you guys once again. Alright guys, as you see once again down the bottom left hand corner, Lost Alpha version 1.4 developers cut. We are finally getting there. One more patch to go and then this should be done. Hopefully this is not a long video. Let's see how good the editing goes. Okay guys, so we'll get out of this. The one last patch, 1.4002. Then we'll get into the game for one last time and make sure it all works. And then that'll be it guys. So once again, see you soon for the installation. Alrighty guys, one last thing to do as said. Patches 1.4002. Only a small file, shouldn't take long at all. So once again, run the file. The application. G, program files Lost Alpha, yes it remembers. Let it do its thing, look at that, very quick. And it is done. It is done guys. So hopefully this has helped you guys out. Let me know in the comments below. If you have any issues, I will try help you out the best I can. I may not be able to solve all your problems, but like I said, I'll try. But yeah, give me a thumbs up if this video has helped you anyway. I really hope it has. But yes, one last thing, we're just going to get into the game one last time to make sure that this has all worked and that we've got version 1.4002. And that'll be it. So we'll close all these now and we'll get into the game. Alright guys, finally here we are, Lost Alpha version 1.4002 developers cut. It is done. The game is running. And just to make sure, we're going to quickly start a new game. That's it, no gameplay, but just start a new game. Make sure it all works. Alright guys, here we are, we're in game, the game has worked, we are in that version as showed. I'm not going to really go anywhere and do much. Once again, no gameplay sadly, maybe at some other stage. Alright guys, this is it. Like I said before, I hope this video has helped you guys out. Let me know in the comments below if you have any issues. Like I said, I'll try help you out the best I can. Can't guarantee it, but I'll at least try. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has helped you out. Please give me a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. As you may not know, I do have other Stalker content on my channel, and I do feature other Stalker games, or mods I should say. But anyway guys, I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.